Hello, hello, everybody. Happy New Year. So excited to be joined with all of you today. Going to give it a few seconds to let everybody join in. Hello, hello, welcome. I see everybody trickling on in. So happy to have you here. This is North America's first YouTube Masterclass for 2024, and I'm so excited and honored to be hosting it. I saw a couple people already in the chat saying this is your first Charlotte Masterclass, so I'm so happy to have you all here and happy to be your first host, I guess you'd say. So, what I would love if you are brand new to our classes is to find out where you're all joining from. I used to say I'm going live from sunny Southern California, but it's like freezing right now. It's so cold, but I am broadcasting live from San Diego, California. And I know we have a lot of friends all over the world that join these classes. So I would love to hear where all of you are around the world. I see someone from Kent, England. Hello. Happy New Year, everybody. So excited. This class is going to be a good one. It's all about how to get that gorgeous, glowing winter skin and makeup. Hello in Spain. Oh, okay. Hello in LA, Belgium, Peru. Yes, you're all trickling on in. Rome, Scotland. That's on my bucket list to visit. Pennsylvania. Hello in the UK, Belgium. Amazing. Hello to howdy, Texas. And in Greece, amazing. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, old friends and new friends. My name is Rashina Green, and I am the Education Content Manager for Charlotte Tilbury in North America. And today, again, we're going to be going over winter skin must-haves for makeup and skincare. There's actually like a really cool trend going on around called hashtag cold girl makeup or cold makeup. So I'm kind of pulling inspiration from that. If you want any tips or tricks or advice, you can always follow me on Instagram at Rashina Green Artistry. Just so you guys know, if this is your first time to our classes, I have my partner in the chat as Charlotte Tilbury. His name is Richard. Richard is going to be answering a lot of your questions that I miss. He'll also be providing links to the product. So this is a fully shoppable event and fully shoppable masterclass, whether you're watching it live or you're watching the recording at home. Click those links. It'll open up another page where it'll take you to charlottetilbury.com and you can shop these products live. I always say add to your basket right away because sometimes if it's a hot seller, like our Pinkgasm, they tend to sell out. So if you love it, take it home with you. You know what I mean? Treat yourself. All right. Oh, you're very sweet. Okay, so we're going to jump right in. As you can see, I have my bare face on. You can see all my little freckles, which usually pop more in summer, but for winter, they're still here. I have a little bit of makeup on my eyes. I'm using the Super Nudes palette, which we'll get into a little bit later. One of my favorites if you've joined my classes in the past. But Charlotte always says a beautiful painting starts with a beautiful canvas. And so I'm going to start off using Charlotte's Cryo Recovery Eye Serum. So perfect for wintertime. I always feel like, ooh, it's cold. And this is something that Charlotte created because back in the day, she actually used to freeze little teaspoons and she would run it or hold it underneath her eye to kind of help with depuffing. So she kind of bottled that sort of theory and she created the Cryo Recovery Eye Serum. So you'll see it has a cooling metal tip and you can actually put this in your refrigerator and apply it. And I like to go around my eye and you can go all the way up at the top, but I've got my brows done. And what I really love about this is it has caffeine, so it's going to instantly depuff. It also has a biotech from a Swiss glacier. So you're going to feel this nice cooling effect. And I will tell you guys, my biggest sort of insecurity on my face is I used to have the biggest bags underneath my eyes. I'm not even kidding you. I would go to the airport and they wanted to charge me extra for this luggage that I was carrying along with me. And ever since using the Cryo Recovery Eye Serum, this has really helped depuff my under eye area. It's probably a mix of the caffeine and the cooling effect of this, and also with the lymphatic drainage from the actual applicator. So I apply this morning and night. So really great under makeup, really great before you go to bed. Absolutely love to start my skincare routine with this. And if you're on here and you're sort of like a one and done, like maybe you put a moisturizer on if you're lucky, you'll find preventative skincare is always best. Like sometimes people do like a 16-step Korean skincare routines, or like 3 or 4 products. I pretty much use eye serum, face serum, and then a moisturizer. So that's what we're going to use today. We'll keep it kind of simple. You know what I mean? Let's call it the starter pack for Charlotte skincare. So I'm going to go in with Charlotte's Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. Obviously, I use her every day because she's almost out. Day and night. So you want to get the little dripper here. And you want to use about 4 to 6 drops like so. And you really just want to press this into the skin. So the difference between a serum and a moisturizer is a serum is going to penetrate deeper into your dermis and your epidermis. So what I love about Charlotte's Magic Serum Crystal Elixir, this is sort of like the peanut butter to the moisturizer jelly, is this is going to really hydrate the skin. There's an ingredient in here called polyglutamic acid. So I'm sure most of you have heard of hyaluronic acid, which is supposed to be really hydrating, right? Polyglutamic acid is 4 times more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. So imagine that. Our winter skin is so dry. Like, I don't know about you. Summertime, oily as could be. Wintertime, I'm like the crypt keeper, like super dry, flaky. But using Charlotte's skincare has really, really helped my skin from getting dry and flaky and dehydrated feeling. So serum, right after the eye serum. Then we're going to get into moisturizer. I want to know in the chat, how many of you have tried Charlotte's beloved Magic Cream? Because we have a new one in town, Magic Water Cream, and I'll tell you the difference. So Magic Cream is going to be Charlotte's original moisturizer with built-in makeup primer. It's really, really rich, luxurious, great for all skin types, but ideal for normal to drier skin. Really great anti-aging. And then we have Magic Water Cream. So Magic Water Cream is going to be a totally different experience, really great under makeup, but this is more for like normal to dehydrated skin. So you're probably wondering, what is dehydrated skin? Well, dehydrated skin looks like a few things. It can be flaky. It could actually be oily. It could have larger pores, because a lot of times people that are oily are actually dehydrated because they don't drink enough water. Perhaps their body what's the word I'm looking for? It overcompensates by creating more oil on the skin to hydrate the face until you don't have enough water in your body. I know you guys didn't know you're going to have a whole science lesson today. So Magic Water Cream is great because number 1, it's fragrance free. Number 2, it gives you 100 hours of hydration. Number 3, it's going to help sort of with any like controlling oils and minimizing the appearance of pores. So I've been using her that I'm almost out. And you want to use just like a finger amount of that. And I love this because the texture is so water-like, hence the name Magic Water Cream. It's like a lightweight, watery gel formula almost. Again, 100 hours of hydration for dehydrated skin. So I always like to use Magic Water Cream, when my skin's feeling like it needs a ton of water. And I like to use the Magic Cream regular. I just kind of interchange them, to be really honest. Like if I'm just wanting that super anti-aging, I'll use the Magic Cream. And when I'm wanting, balanced hydration, I'll use the Magic Water Cream. So I'm using Charlotte's, this is called her Magic Massage. It's like a lymphatic drainage technique. So if you ever wake up in the morning and your face is super puffy, maybe you've got an extra chin, who knows? That's me every morning. And so I love this because it kind of carves out my cheekbones and it minimizes this chin section, and it's also really massaging the product in. And now I'm doing what we call the Tilbury tap, which is going to bring blood to the surface of the face. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Ooh, you have water original and the night cream. Nice, nice. I love the night cream. If you guys are looking to transform your skin overnight, Magic Night Cream is fantastic. It has a time-release retinol in it. So it's going to help drip feed into your skin, and it helps with that skin cell turnover. So in the morning, literally, you wash your face and it's like all of the dead skin cells wash off with it. So that's great. You got oily skin, but it looks to be for dry. No, Magic Water Cream is really great for oily skin. It leaves this really pretty glow because, again, the class is all about that winter skin, that winter glow. Um, let's see. You have super oily skin. Do absolutely fine with all of the magic creams. Yes, you can use them. That's a great, great tip. So Sarah and Stuart say to just use a very little bit. So if you do have our magic cream and you find like, sometimes of the years, throughout the year, it seems like too much, just use less of the product. Or again, if you have acne, oily skin, larger pores, flaky dehydration, the magic water cream will be really great for you as well. All right, so moving on this glow journey, I'm going to jump right into a super popular viral sensation, Hollywood Flawless Filter. You know her, you love her. Let me know in the chat who's had a chance to try her. This comes in 12 shades. It's not a foundation, it's a complexion booster, and there's a few ways to wear it. So I will tell you that now. I'm using shade 4.5. This is Charlotte's personal favorite color because before we actually had 12 shades, we only had 7 shades. And she used to mix shade 3 and 5. And so when we came out with our extensions, shade 4.5 is 3 and 5 mixed together. Put my Hollywood Flawless Filter mustache on. There we go. So as you can see, I'm pretty much like olive neutral tone skin tone, but I get a lot of redness in my face just naturally. So I love the Hollywood Flawless Filter because it's not quite a foundation. It still looks like your skin, which you'll see in just a second. Like you'll be able to still see my freckles under here, but it does sort of even out redness. All right. So the 4 ways that you can wear this is alone, like I'm going to do today. You can wear it under makeup as kind of a primer. You can wear it mixed with your foundation to sort of boost the glow, or you could wear it on top like a highlighter. So it comes in, like I said, 12 shades, but for example, all over I would use a 4.5. My highlighter color, I would probably use like a shade 3. I could even contour it with it if I want to, and I would probably use like a shade 7. And if I wanted to mix this in with my foundation, I would also just use this 4.5. So as you can see, when you just watch those, I feel like you watch those 13, 14-year-olds on TikTok and like, why is their skin so perfect? It's because they're 13 or 14. Like, even though they're putting on all of this amazing products, it's like they're still baby skin, right? So this is going to take you there. Even though I'm reaching my 40s, I can still look like a 13 or 14-year-old with Charlotte's Hollywood Flawless Filter. So I love this. Oh, you guys love it for, yes, the best glowing skin. Let's see, another one of your go-to products. Absolutely, right? The serum does not have retinol in it. Great question. The only products that we have retinol in is our Magic Night Cream, our Magic Eye Rescue, and our Light Wonder Foundation, actually. Okay, so now I'm going to do a trick that I've actually never done before because I just feel like I always need coverage, is I am not going to use foundation. I'm going to just use concealer. And I've never been that girl. You know how you'll see like Hailey Bieber, she'll do like a dot of concealer and she's like, that's my makeup routine. I really wish, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put a little bit more than Hailey Bieber on, but I'm going to do it in areas that maybe I want a little more coverage on my nose. I definitely have a little hyperpigmentation here. So this is going to be an experience, a learning experience for all of us, because this is going to either go really cool or like, what is she doing? So we're going to start with that. I'm going to use my finger. Why not? I just feel like the body heat really warms the product up and melts it into the skin. You can totally use a brush. You can totally use a sponge if you're that person. That's totally fine as well. I like the fingers because it just warms it up. I can kind of place it wherever I want to. And essentially, yes, I am cheating. I'm not wearing a foundation, but I'm almost wearing a concealer like a foundation. So I'm blending it in, but the difference is I'm not going to cover like every inch of my face with concealer. Mostly just my T-zone, really. So I'm just tapping away. I know we always get a little red, like down the nose, but also like here in the corners. I don't know about you, but I do. So I'm going to hit around the mouth because this is where I get a little hyperpigmentation. But you notice like I'm keeping kind of the rosiness on the cheeks. I'm not really doing much on the forehead here. Let's see. You bought it for the first time. Oh, try it. Your life will change. Thanks, Lindsay. A Charlotte gift truly is the best gift you can receive. Even our mantra is easy to use, easy to choose, easy to gift. And it's really true. Like if you're ever looking for a gift for someone, anything from our Pillow Talk collection, anything from our Magic collection like Magic Cream, you really can't lose. Okay. So I still got my glow. I got a little bit of coverage. Is this nose blended? Kind of. Okay. Moving right along. I've got this glow down. And I always say there's a difference between looking glowing and looking sweaty. And I don't want to look sweaty. But before I get into powder, I do want to give myself a little bronze. So you're probably looking at like, what is this gorgeous compact Rashina is holding? Well, this is Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Sun Kiss Glow Bronzer. It's beautiful on the outside, not so beautiful on the inside because I've been using it like all the way to its pan, really. But normally it's really beautiful. Mine is just kind of older. Okay, so I'm actually going to use the brush that you can purchase along with it. It's called the Beautiful Skin Bronzing Brush. It's like a little kabuki. And I just kind of like blap, blap, stamp it in there. And then I just kind of go right in here. And I know that seems like a lot, but just when you buff it in, it disappears so beautifully into the skin. And I'll blend this a little bit more too. Let's put a little bit more on this side. If you ever are wondering, like, where do I place this? I love a kabuki brush because it's just going to warm up my whole face. You know what I mean? We're in winter, but again, I live in Southern California, so the sun is still shining. Maybe I have a tan going on. So I just kind of want to look fully bronzed, just like so. So it's not, maybe it's a little bit much here. Let's blend that out. It's totally fine. If you like a real carved out look too, you could go in with like, some people will do this. I'm not typically this person, but let's do it together, guys. I'm going to go in. This is our Hollywood complexion brush, and you can kind of, again, I wasn't really trying to use concealer as foundation today, but here we are. What I love about this concealer too is this is a brightening concealer. So it's going to not only look amazing, give you great coverage, it's more of a medium buildable, but you can wear it instead of a foundation if you'd like. So again, just like I mentioned, I don't want to look super oily, but I still want to glow. I'm going to go in with Charlotte's Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. Obviously, I love her. She's got a little belly button. And the powder and sculpt brush. So I'm going to use this through the T-zone, but I'm going to really just keep the under eye open because I have another product I want to use for brightening. And I'm going to swirl this in here. These are also refillable. They come in 4 shades. I'm using shade number 2, medium. And this is going to set my makeup, but it's still going to make it look like my skin, which is really nice because sometimes when you use powders, it can look really mattified or cakey, sometimes people will say. Now what I'm going to do for under the eye is Charlotte's Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish. It comes in 2 different shades, a fair medium, which is white, and a medium deep, which is like a yellowy banana color. This can be applied all over your face if you want to, but I really like to put it underneath the eye to give me that brightening effect. I'll go up close so you can see. I sometimes will also go in with a smaller brush like our blender brush because sometimes, I don't know if you guys, I'm about to answer a lot of questions here. If you ever get creasing or like, let's say your mascara or your eyeliner or your eyeshadow kind of falls right here, use a little bit of this powder with a little blender brush. And I kid you not, your shadow will not crease down here. I have a little bit of a hooded eye situation, so nothing has worked except for this. Really just kind of putting it where I would normally have my transfer of makeup. The bronzer is incredible. Jessica Smith. I wonder if you're the Jessica Smith I know. I do love it though. Let's see. The creamy bronzer or the compact one, totally preference. I like to work with creams, especially if I'm doing like a dewy look. I want my everything to be dewy, from my blush to my bronzer to my foundation, etc. If I'm doing more of a mattified look, then I would use the powder one. It's totally your preference. The kabuki brush is so, I'm telling you guys, the tools are really worth it at Charlotte Tilbury. Like they're all handmade. They last forever. You will not go wrong. Okay, where am I with time? Let's do, okay, glowing. I like to do a little bit of glow on the eyes. So right now I'm wearing the Super Nudes palette. Like I said, I love her. It's all mattes. You have warm shades and you also have cool shades. I've applied these 3 right here to the corners of my eye. But because if I want like a glowing vibe, I'm going to go in with Charlotte's Viral Eyes to Mesmerize. And the shade I'm using is called Champagne. And what I love about these is if you have 0 skills when it comes to applying makeup, you can absolutely apply these as easy as just swiping it onto your lid. You could even use a brush. You could use your finger. You don't have to use other eyeshadows with it if you don't want to. But I love to kind of just swipe that on. Let me use my finger for more intensity. Let's see. All right. And this comes in several different shades. Some of my favorites right now, Oyster Pearl has been all over the internet. I don't know. People are like obsessed with it. You see how it just kind of brightens up this eye? It looks really cute, right? Let's dip that one more time. Oyster Pearl is really gorgeous. Pillow Talk, of course. This one again is called Champagne. And I love this for like a quick eye. Like I said, you could do a one and done. Charlotte actually made this for her mom, Patsy, these Eyes to Mesmerize, because a lot of times when you're more mature, you tend to have a little bit of texture on the eye. But this has vitamin E in it, so it's really great because it's never going to like crease in your eye and it does not enhance texture. So if you do have any fine lines or anything like that, do not worry. Like you can wear shimmer on the eye without any fear. So there's that. Love, love, love. Champagne. Yes, it's so beautiful. All right. So now what I'm going to do is cheeks because we love a cheek. The product I'm going to use is Pinkgasm. So this is our Hollywood Beauty Light Wand. Viral sensation, sold out globally. So if this is in stock, get this now. So the trick is you want to twist these to unlock, twist to unlock, squeeze a little bit out, and it comes out on the little sponge tip here. And then you want to just dot a little high. They call this the 1 dot wonder, but I got big cheeks, so it's like a 2 dot wonder for me. And I'm going to go in with Charlotte's Hollywood complexion brush. And I like to just kind of smile and stipple. And I'm going kind of higher on the face so that it gives me like a lift and a glow. And are we seeing this, how beautiful it is? I will wrap my whole face with this if I want to, like up into the corner if you like that style. But it's just a little stipple motion so that you're not getting any streaks for it. I'm sorry. Who is she? Do you guys love that? Let's do it on this side. Stipple, stipple, stipple. And this comes in several shades. So this is Pinkgasm, my favorite. We also have Peachgasm. We have Pinkgasm Sunset. So if you're a little bit with a richer complexion, you could also use the darker version of this. Or if you want, and you're my skin tone lighter, you could also try it too. Just 1 dot is all you'll need. Let's put a little bit on the nose so I could feel like an influencer. That's cute. Oh, probably should have did that higher, I think. Maybe like right there. All right, so now that I've got this like major Pinkgasm glow, I still want to glow even more. And I'm going to go in with Spotlight Hollywood. This is Hollywood Beauty Light Wand Spotlight. It's our champagne sort of shimmer highlight that can be seen from outer space. I'm going to twist it to unlock it, squeeze, and then lock it. And I'm just going to literally paint this on the high points of my face like so. So this one I would typically, maybe I'm going to use the back end of this brush. So again, this is our Hollywood complexion brush. I'm just going to give her a little taparoo here. Love this. And a little bit there. Like so. And a little bit here. Like so. Let's flip this and look at this highlight, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. If you are looking for a highlight to end all highlighters, like, do I even have enough studio lights in my apartment right now for you guys to see how glowing this is? Are we loving this? They're always red. Listen, unknown. Calm the redness down using Charlotte Skincare and some of her amazing complexion products, and then strategically add color to it So I know that kind of sounds crazy because you're like, let's cancel out all the redness to add a little bit more redness. It's a difference. You know what I mean? The pink is strategic where it's placed, so it won't feel like so rosacea right here, placing it higher. So that's the cheek. And now really to kind of give this extra glow look, I'm going to add some glow to the lippies. And normally I would put like a liner and a lipstick, but I kind of want just like that soft, again, the cold girl makeup look. And so I'm using Charlotte's Collagen Lip Bath in Pillow Talk. Love this too because it does have marine collagen, so it helps stimulate collagen in the lips for that fuller effect. Has a really cute heart doe foot applicator. And I'm telling you, if you want super shine, this has a super soft pink color to it. Universally flattering, like doesn't matter what your skin tone is, you can wear this because it kind of looks like your lip color but perfected. And I know this also sounds kind of interesting, but I like to shellac this on, and I actually go a little bit past my lips too because I kind of want to give it that like perky lift. But this doesn't have a burn. It has like a very soft tingle to it. There's also a mustard seed extract too, so that also helps with making it full. And this is the look. Let's take a look. You need to use your hair when you feel cute at the end. So again, this is that winter skincare and makeup look, kind of inspired by the really popular hashtag cold girl makeup. It's super quick, super easy. Obviously, we were in this call for 30 minutes, so it didn't seem quick. But at home, when you do it on yourself, it's totally fast and easy. You can wear, again, one shadow like I did with our Eyes to Mesmerize, or you can do a look if you want to. No foundation. This is just my skin with a little bit of the Hollywood Flawless filter and our Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. Yeah, let me do a little recap actually. So the skincare we used, perfect for winter and really all year round. Cryo Recovery Eye Serum with Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. Charlotte's brand new Magic Water Cream, must have if you have not already tried. Buy it, get yourself a sample, whatever you need to do, get it on your skin. You will not regret it. For complexion, Hollywood Flawless Filter. Again, get your hands on this because it sells out. Her Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. For bronzing, we used Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer, along with 2 powders. We have our regular Airbrush Flawless Finish powder for setting all over, and then Charlotte's Airbrush Brightening powder for setting underneath the eyes, also giving a little pop of brightening as well underneath the eye. For the cheekies, we did the amazing Pinkgasm, which we love for blush, and Hollywood Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight for my highlight on those cheeks. And then we finished off the eyes with Champagne Eyes to Mesmerize, atop of what I already had on, which was our Easy Eye Palette in Super Nudes. So the very last thing we did was ended with Collagen Lip Bath in Pillow Talk, a must-have. If you loved all of the products, but you just cannot buy all of it today, don't worry. I would probably say, if I had to pick 3 must-haves for this look. Number 1 would be Magic Water Cream. Must have, must have. Number 2 would be Hollywood Flawless Filter. If I was on a desert island, I'm taking both of those. And my third one will probably be Pinkgasm. So these 3 babies here, if you had to get only 3 products, these are the 3 that I would definitely recommend. Make sure to add them to your basket. Shop today before they sell out. Find me on Instagram at Rashina Green Artistry. I would love to be your friend. I'll add you back. Feel free to DM me a message if you have any questions about today's class or upcoming classes or any makeup related questions. I'm here for you. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you all enjoyed this class. For those of you who it's your first time, I'm happy to be your first host, and I hope you took home a lot of tips. We'll see you next time. And again, Happy New Year, everybody. Bye. And thanks, Richard.